Howdy folks, welcome back. We've got a medium puzzle today. See what we can, oh, pardon me. See what we can look at here. The center cube's completely empty. Got this cool little pattern over here with some numbers missing and a line. And another line with a couple numbers. So like see this 1 comes over and down. There's a 1, isn't that handy? We have a 7 that comes across, so one of these two is a 7. Not as handy as the other one, but we have an 8 and an 8. That's kind of nice. And then in symmetry, we have a 5 and a 5. I think as these are computer generated, that natural symmetry is kind of neat. I do enjoy that symmetry. Okay. Let's see here. I've got my clickers all over. Alright, so we've got this nifty little 2 here. We've got a 2 in the left. We've got a 2 in the center. Now this one's a 2 in the middle. Now this 2 in the middle does something for us here. It says it can't be here. So it gives us something called a ghost row, which means there can't be a 2 in the top, the middle, the center, or the left. So we know for a fact that 2 has to go in the bottom right. So that is helpful. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Just out of notation here, this is the only 9 in the puzzle. I'm floating around looking at some scarce numbers. We do have a column here that's only missing 3 numbers. Anytime we're missing 3, I like to take a look because, for instance, I know we need a 2 and a 3 and an 8. Well, there's a 2 and a 3. So this one is going to be our 8. So that means this is going to be a 2 and a 3, and this one has to be a 2 or a 3. That completes out that particular column. Okay, let's see what else we have rolling around. We've got a 4 across the top, a 4 through the middle. So it just leaves us 1 spot for the 4. Now this 4 comes down, it just leaves us 2 spots over here for this 4. Let's see here. And then we're missing a 9, and that's going to be the other number that's here is a 9. Okay. What else do we have? So we have a 7, we have a 6, we have a 2. So we got this symmetry with this 4 here. So we've got a 4 here. Now we have a solid 4 in the left. We have a ghost row 4 in the center. And then we have a middle row with a 4. So that one has to be our 4. Now we've got 2 numbers missing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 6, 7, 8, and a 9. And we do have a 6 up here. So this can't be our 6. So that has to be our 6. So that makes this one have to be our 9. Okay, that is handy dandy. Now a 9 across the top, 9 on the left. Here's the only spot left for a 9. So that is handy as well. Alright, we've got a 1, we need a 2, which could be anywhere. We need a 3, and that could be here or here, and then the other number we're missing is a 7. So up here we're missing a 2, a 3, and a 7. See this 3 and 7? So this is the only spot that can be a 2, which tells me this one has to be a 3, has to be a 2, has to be a 7. So these double eliminations are very important. They give us a lot of information. Now this 2 says that our 2 has to now be here, which makes this one our 4, which makes this one the only number left that we're missing is an 8. We now only have 1 number missing in the column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're getting all those 9s we were missing. Alright, so we need an 8 and a 3, and we do have a helpful 8 here, so down here has to be our 8, and up here has to be our 3. That is helpful. That's coming together. Now we need 3 numbers here for this row, and I know we're missing a 2, but it can't be either one of these two, so our 2 has to go here. Now, looking at all of our 2's, just to finish that up, we have a 2 now in the center column and the bottom row, so this is the only spot left for a 2, and all of our 2's are done. Now we've got 2 numbers missing in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 6 and a 9, so I'm just going to write those down because they're really scarce in the middle at the moment. All the numbers are, but that's okay. We're going to shake them out here in just a moment and get some of these numbers. Let's see here. We should be able to find these two. Looks like we're missing a 7 and a 6. Well, we've got a helpful 6 here. So 6 goes there, 7 goes there. Those were handy dandy. Now we have a 7 and a 9 that go across the top, a 7 and a 9 that go through the middle. And so if you count this bottom one, of course, there's only 2 numbers left, so those are 7's and 9's. Okay, the 2 numbers we're missing right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6 and an 8. 6 and an 8, and a 6 and an 8. Very good. Okay, and then all the 3 numbers we're missing is up here. 1, a 3, and a 5. All right, we'll come back to that. 5 is the only one that can't be in the middle, so 1, 3, and a 5. But let's look at some of these other numbers here real quick and get some of those knocked out. We did resolve our 7, so our 7 does need to go here. We can clean up that 7. Nope. I was holding the shift key. I meant the control key. And we'll put that little pencil mark back a 4. Actually, look at that. Our 4 can't go there anymore. So there's our 4. There we go. Alright, so the 2 numbers we're missing here are a 5 and a 9. And we do have a helpful 9 here. So that makes this one our 5. Makes this one here our 9. Just have one number missing in the column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it goes. Now we're missing a 3 and a 5, and we do have a helpful 5 on the bottom. So there's our 5. There's our 3. Alright, now we've got a couple numbers missing right here. Looks like a 3 and a 7. Okay, 3 and a 7. 3 and a 7. And then we're missing the other 3 numbers here. We're missing a 1, a 4, and an 8. Okay, so let's come up here. We are missing a 1 and a 5. Of course, this is going to help us out with this 5. And then we have a 1. So that 1 is going to help us where we're having trouble with the 1's. You remember up here where there's a 1, a 3, and a 5? Well, 1 and a 5 means this now has to be a 3. 5 is in the left side, so a 5 cannot go there already. And then there is our 5. That one gets resolved out. Now our 1's can help us. 1 in the left, 1 in the center. We already got a 1 in the top and the middle. So this is our only spot left for a 1. And what were the other 2 numbers we're missing? A 4 and an 8. Okay. Alright, 4 and an 8. Now our 3 did get resolved here. So we know this is now a 7. We know this is now a 3. Okay. Alright. Now we have a 3 across the top, 3 in the right, 3 in the center. So this is now our 3 here. So the 2 numbers we're missing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and an 8. 6 and an 8. Alright, let's put those in there. 6 and an 8. 6 and an 8. Let's see, what are the 2 numbers we're missing here? A 4 and an 8. Okay, so here, folks, is a really cool crisscross elimination. See where there's 8's here and 8's here. So if the 8 is in the left, that means the 8 has to be in the center. But if the 8 is in the center, the 8's in the left. So no matter how this crisscross pattern works, there's an 8 in the left and an 8 in the center, which tells me this cannot be an 8, or that will defunct these 2. So this one has to be a 6. That one has to be our 8. That's a crisscross pattern for, usually that's in hard and very hard puzzles. So that's kind of nice that they introduced that. Now that 6 is going to help us fix this solution right here. Now this 8 is going to come down here and help us with this 8 and this 4. Alright, now that we have this 6 here, that's going to help us with this 9 and make this one our 6. This 9 is going to come up and cascade to this one and this one. And now, even though it's 3 horizontally, if we go vertically, there's just one number missing. We need a 1, 2, 3, we need a 4. We can't be in the middle or the right, so there's our 4. 5, 6, we need a 7, can't be in the middle. 8, and then a 9. There you have it, folks. Medium puzzle. Ghost rows, very important. Double eliminations, very nice. And very nice for him to throw in a crisscross elimination. That was kind of fun. So, folks, feel free to pause it at the beginning, print out the puzzle, give it a go. Please feel free to leave comments, suggestions, and challenges. I enjoy them all, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.